If you couldn't hear me before, I was encouraging us, and thank you, Christine, Kathleen, for being here, for letting me know that the sound was off. I was just letting us know that in this circle that we're practicing today and that I'll be offering in November, our voices are necessary. There's no more room for the belief that I can't sing or my voice isn't good. Everyone's required to start using the voice now. We need to encourage ourselves to breathe and to release whatever comes out, whatever sound, whether it's on key or off key, that doesn't matter anymore. What matters is that we are sharing our vibration. So I did put some of these beliefs into the chat before. So hopefully, if they don't resonate, if something's really like doesn't feel good, there's definitely work there to do around healing what our beliefs around our voice. And I put these beliefs in there because I held the belief due to conditioning and experiences that I wasn't a good singer, that I wasn't good enough, that my voice wasn't good, that I could only sing in the privacy of my own home when no one else was around. Can anybody resonate with that? That feeling? Am I sitting in circle right now with experienced singers, with people who mantra or chant? Who am I sitting in circle with right now, Christine or Kathleen? If you would love to honor me with a little bit of your story around voice, you're most welcome to call anyone into this space. Probably I was silenced before, but I was inviting in our ancestors, the directions as above and so below, and for our hearts to be here in this space and to know that we're equal in this circle. So I don't want to put anyone on the spot, but this song circle is going to be a very powerful force for helping us remember and to wake up and unify in song. And I think it's good. Thank you, Kathleen. Thank you for coming in. So I have been doing a lot of community singing this last year, and half after my years of thinking I wasn't a singer, and it has brought me a lot of joy. And are there any community songs that you want to drop in, any titles or anything? Because if I know them, I would love to bring them into the space for you. I have instruments with me. I have the ukulele, the guitar, the hand drum, the shaker. What instruments do you have around you? And of course, the vocal cords. If you have instruments, please bring them into the space, welcome them into the space. Even if you don't touch them, I mean, they like it when we're here, right? So bring them into the circle. I am keeping an eye on the time. We will close this container after 30 minutes. I'll stick around for a little bit more for questions if there are any. But this is kind of like a yoga practice, but it's yoga for our voice. It's yoga for our heart and our belief around our voice. So bring in your inner musician, bring in your breather, because that's all that voice is breath. And we choose to label it and define it and to harmonize it. So let's get entrainment. That's where our energies melt to the vibration of a space or an environment. Let's entrain to the idea that we are safe in this place to sing. We are safe to release what needs to be released. And I'm going to guide us in a couple practices. And then we're going to close out and check in with everybody before we finish this circle. So we're 10 minutes in, thanks to a little bit of technical difficulty. But I'm going to have us all breathe in. Florence, thank you. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for saying hi. I'm just letting us all know that we're sitting in circle together with each other. Our voices are sacred and important, even if we've carried the belief that our voices aren't good. I'm just tapping that a little bit out. Anybody do have the EFT tapping? Get that thought out. Even though I used to believe I couldn't be a singer, I am a singer. Everyone is a singer. We are our own best sound healer. Tap that out, right? Let's come together. Let's take 3 deep breaths together. I'm going to lead that. And then we're going to chant Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. My background is such a mix of practices and oh wow, songs and circles. But I love Ang Namo Gurudev Namo, which is Sanskrit Gurumukti from the Kundalini lineage, and it is I bow to the inner knowing. I honor that guru within me, but it's also a great way to just let some air out. So rest, get your shoulders back. If you're in a couch, if you're seated up against the wall, if you're standing, get in a comfortable position. Close down the eyes if you wish. Okay. If you don't feel comfortable closing the eyes, that's okay, but try and focus in between the eyebrows just to rest the eyes. Let's take a nice deep inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. I can feel constriction in my jaw. Let the whole body relax. Maybe pet it down. Inhale again. Release it through the nose. Last time, nice deep inhale. Exhale through the mouth this time. This time we're going to inhale and begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Even if you don't know what you're saying, breathe in, follow along. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Last time, inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale and hold the breath. Exhale through the mouth. So even if you don't practice yoga or haven't experienced that before, can you observe any difference in the body right now? Just returning to normal breath. I personally feel an expansion in my rib cage. I feel more connected into the root of my body just because I breathe so deeply and I release fully through that sound. So Ang Namo Gurudev Namo will probably be the way that we tune in and check in at the beginning of circle. We do that together so we can come in, we can land, and we can ground, taking some big breaths and singing. Forget your perfect offering. Kathleen, expand for me. Perfect isn't what we're looking for. I love this line from a baseball coach. Practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes permanence. So whatever we're practicing telling ourselves, whatever we're practicing singing, do you know that one? Oh, okay. No, it's a circle song. I don't know it, but I am going to write it down and I am going to look it up. Forget your perfect offering. I was wondering if you were like saying that towards what I'm trying to bring to the space. So that's on me in explaining just a bit about I'm not opening this space for people to try and show up and be perfect. So obviously this song is definitely something I want to be able to hear. And thank you, Kathleen, for bringing it in. So anyone who sits in song, are you able to open and share maybe a little bit of where you're checking in at or what you're bringing into the circle for the day? The practice of sitting in circle has been gifted to me in many counseling and therapy circles, but also Anishinaabe teachings. So the Anishinaabe people of the Great Lakes. And I had the honor of working with Cindy Crow for a number of years and solidifying what it means to sit in circle and to bring your truth to that space. And so I would like to have a little flavor of that. But now that we've kind of taken our deep breaths, I want to bring the opportunity for us to clear chakras at the same time. So these energy centers who can resonate and have sounds that you can practice. So maybe some of us are familiar with our Om, Om, Ham, Yam, Ram, Vam, Lam, which are those sounds in meditation practice in the Patanjali lineage of making sounds. And I really like to root in with vowel sounds when we clear our chakras, for the reason being, you don't have to remember the beginning of a word like lamb, them, ram. This is more of a sound. So we're going to start in our root chakra. So relax the body. Hydrate. And this is not about how long you can hold your breath for or how long you can sustain notes. It's about making the sound. When you've run out of air, take another deep breath in and begin again. And we'll do that for a few minutes as we go through each chakras. And then we will introduce a song. And Kathleen, I'm sorry that I don't know the one that you are bringing, but I can't wait to learn it. And then we will begin kind of practicing a bit that song together and then closing. I'm hosting this song circle, just so y'all know, because I'm trying to introduce to Insight Timer what I'm going to be offering this November. You can find this under my profile on my Linktree. It is a 4-week series. There are only 14 spots left. So if you are interested in that and you do like kind of the energy or the vibe of this, we'll be doing it, of course, through a Zoom format so that your voice can be heard and we can connect more deeply with back-to-back conversation. And I'm doing this all week. So if you like it, please come in and tune in and continue the song. So imagining the root of your body, the root chakra, a nice red color, grounding down into the earth, we're going to make the sound like if in English you were saying the word cup or up. And I typed that in just so we have, so it kind of sounds like this. It's very low. You drop the jaw, get nice and loose, relax the belly, don't get tight. Just take a nice deep breath in. When you run out of air, keep going. When we've done about 3 breaths, we'll move on to the next chakra. Why are we doing this? Why are we making sound connected to a root chakra? And I'm even holding my hands over that chakra on my body, and my hands will move up as I go through each chakra. And it's to realize, what's it sound like down there? What's going on in that space of our body? And you might have noticed I had like a really kind of growly kind of sound going on as the air is coming up. So sometimes we might hear or sounds or squeaks or coughs or just kind of out of the ordinary expected sounds. And those are really welcome. That is us coming into the awareness of what's being brought up from that sound. So now we're going to move on to our sacral chakra, and that's the orange. We're going to say the sound, ooh. You sound like a guy from here, England, having a conversation. That's funny. I appreciate humor, Florence, and I love that. We will kind of sound silly. Sometimes that's what's needed too, to move energies. I believe that as you start connecting, if you are not already in a practice like this, connecting with these chakras, connecting with these primary sounds. You know how we have primary movements? It's a big hit that, going back to moving like animals, crawling, moving how babies develop their bodies, these primary movements, these are primary sounds. And when we connect with our primary sounds, we open up a plethora to pull from when we are singing in song. So connecting with these sounds is great. And also hydrating and staying hydrated is so important because we are spilling out air with each breath. Small little micro bubbles of moisture leaving our body. So it's important to stay hydrated. I'm talking. We're already 21 minutes into it. Let's keep going through the chakras. We're in the sacral, the orange. We're saying ooh, as in you. Okay, so take a nice deep breath in. Ooh. Let's move now into our solar plexus. You can change what level the air is coming out. You'll notice that I was kind of wavering. I was kind of looking around my ooh to see if there was some stuckness there. So you can go high, you can go low. It just doesn't matter. However you've defined your voice, baritone, alto, doesn't matter. It sounds. So let's keep going through the solar plexus. We're nice and yellow. And now we're going to say oh, as in the word go is the sound. I love being silly, Lou. Thanks for coming in and bringing your silly. Solar plexus. Breathe it in. It's those vowels. Yes, there it is again. Oh my God, it's pure English guy vibes. Welcome, English guy. I can be that. Let's move up into the heart chakra. Now we're going to be doing the sound like ma. I don't know what a good word is. Like ma, like you're screaming in a story. Sorry, my mind's totally blanking on that one. Heart chakra, green. Let's clear that center. Take a nice deep inhale. So about 3 breaths. Now we're going to move into our throat chakra. I, as in my. So our throat here, I move my hands over parts of these centers because if you are tuned in, you might sense or feel vibration coming stronger from that space, just from the body. So you can try that. Sky, thank you, Florence. I welcome all puns and rhymes, please, if anybody has better examples than the ones I give. So let's take a nice deep inhale. Nice deep inhale. This is just the sound of the letter A, like say, or the bay. Okay. Right here over the third eye. A. I'm glad you love this, Lou. Nice deep inhale. Last time we're doing the crown, and it's the sound E, like me. I also love this as a practice. This is a vocal practice, as a vocal exercise. Doing this every day and checking in with these primary sounds can do wonders for your ability to build air through the body, move vibration, and also improve, if you want to call it that, your singing. Take a nice deep inhale, and if you were participating, shake the body a little bit, bring some wiggle. Just moved a lot of energy, and when you're finished kind of shaking that around, coming to sitting or being supported, back up into a nice tall spine. And I did have a little bit of technical difficulties when I got started. So this is when we would end this circle after 30 minutes. But because I started late, I'm sticking around and I want to bring in one of the songs. that I felt compelled to share, and very grateful to Kathleen who shared Forget This Perfect Offering, which is a song I'll look up again. And I think I'm feeling called to drum. Just for a few minutes, let's clear any energy, close the eyes, continue to breathe, feeling that vibration, that confidence. This is a chant reminding us of White Buffalo Calf Woman and the treaty and wampum belt of the dish of one spoon. Reminding us basically of unity consciousness. We all eat from the same spoon out of the same dish, my friends. And I hope the vibration comes through on your end. Oh, ma, gadoo. Oh, ma, gadoo. Oh, ma, gadoo, naganina. Oh, ma, gadoo, naganina. We can slow it down. Oh, ma, gadoo, naganina. Oh, ma, gadoo, naganina. We can speed it up. Oh, ma, gadoo, naganina. Oh, ma, gadoo, naganina. Oh, ma, gadoo, naganina. Play with the different places of where your voice can go through. And so if we were in space together, meaning if we were on Zoom in our circle together next November, of which there are 14 spots left, you can find that on my profile. We would then maybe take turns leading around while we continued. I would hear, if you had other instruments with you, I would hear your instrument. There's ways of setting up now that our cameras are set up for music and music sharing, so it can be really powerful. So Oma Ganu Naganina, and that song was gifted to me by a name now named Claudio Salvaje from Windsor, Ontario. And his dream for the future is that we are living in community and honoring the earth. And yeah, really cool dude, super amazing astrologer, and given a lot of medicine. So before I leave you, I want to offer space for us to share a little bit about maybe what came up for us, what we liked, what we would have liked more of. If there was an expectation when you came in or a want or desire, please share it. I know that there's a few of us still in circle together here. There's 5 of us in this space, so 6 of us collectively. And there's a little, can you see him? There's a little Finn puppy dog behind me, but he's a little bit lower. Let's see, can you see him? He's black as well, so it's hard to see him. He came in for the song circle. It's going to begin November 9th. And again, you can find all that information. It's a sliding scale to participate. And if you are liking this mini song circle, please come to the 2 others that I've created for this week. If you're into yoga, I will post that. Oh, yep, this will be the next one. This will be the next yin yoga. I'm all winter long until March going to be offering yin yoga on Fridays around 3:33 Pacific time. And yeah, I'm really grateful to be here. There's a few of us in the space. Maybe it's a good time to sing another song, maybe as we leave. Feel like it should be an English song as it was coming through, but let's just do I just got here. Let's do it. All right, Jessica. Jessica, we went through and we did a little warm up, and Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. We took a lot of breaths together, and when we cleared each chakra together, making sounds, which is what you're seeing in the chat. Thanks for this space and this practice. Thanks, Caitlin Locho, for coming in and sharing that. It's brilliant. I'm English too. Love that, Lou. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. If you know this song, it's River Jordan. I think it's that's the name of it, by Starling Arrow, or performed by them. And you can use your warmed up voice to sing along. It's repetitive. The only home I've ever known is right here by your side. I set my rudders for the dawn. Do you hear that Jordan River? Hear that river? I say glory to the Lord, to cradle you tonight. And are you running for the shore? Do you hear that Jordan River? Hear the river. Are you running for the dawn? Do you hear that Jordan River? Sing with me now. The only home I'll ever know is right here by your side. I say glory to the Lord. Do you hear that Jordan River? We can be silly. Are you running for the dawn? Do you hear that Jordan River? And are you running for the dawn? Do you hear that Jordan River? And then you would take it. I can hear you, Lou. It's so powerful when we sit in circle together, when we know we're safe in this space, where you can express and be heard, where you can vibrate and not feel ashamed. No one will look at you and tell you you cannot sing. They will smile back at you and start singing too and say, yeah, we can sing. We've always known how to sing. If you can talk, you can sing. If you can walk, you can dance. And I thank you all for being in this circle today and coming into this space and being open. There are 2 more of these song circles, mini song circles, as I gather. I am gathering you all. I want to be in song and circle with you this November. It's a 4-week series. Come and sing with me and empower yourself, empower your family, friends, community with your beautiful voice. And let us release and put down any beliefs that don't promote us to sing more often, louder, bigger, sweeter. And so it is, my beautiful people. Thank you, Lou. Thank you for your donation. We'll definitely take this to self-practice. Thank you, Jessica, for coming in and saying, let's get it, hit it. I do want to, just followed you. Thanks, Jessica. I do want to share that if you enjoyed the chakra clearing, I do have it as a free track on Insight Timer. So if you want to be guided one more time, feel free to use that. If you want to go and do this on your own, just know that if you get stuck on what sounds, a quick Google search will help you find these sounds so that you can just, make it a part of the daily thing that you do for your voice, your lungs, and your vibration. So thanks for coming in.